All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about something absolutely essential for any researcher, the conference paper. And for this breakdown, we're drawing from Mohammed AbdEllah's fantastic book, Academic Writing, Simple Concepts and Easy Skills. Okay, so picture this. You've been grinding away for months, maybe even years, right? And then you find something new, something big. Now what? How do you get that brilliant idea out of the lab and into the world? Well, your first stop is almost always the conference paper. So here's our game plan. We'll start with what these papers are, then get into the strategic advantage they give you. After that, we'll look at the anatomy of the paper, how to craft your story, and finally, how to make sure it all has a real impact. Okay, first up, your research in the spotlight. Seriously, think of it like this. The conference paper is your research's big debut. It's that first moment you step onto the world stage and share what you've been passionately working on with the exact people who need to hear it. So what is a conference paper, really? Well, it's basically a shorter, more focused version of a full research paper. The key here is that you're sharing preliminary findings. This isn't the final word on your topic, not by a long shot. Its whole purpose is to get a conversation going. All right, section 2, the strategic advantage. You might be thinking, why not just wait? Why not hold off for the big full-length journal article? Great question. And the answer is that the conference paper gives you a massive strategic edge. It's not just some assignment, it's a launchpad for your career. And the benefits are huge. It's not just one thing, it's this amazing cycle. You share your early findings, which lets you get crucial feedback from your peers, feedback that makes your final work 100 times stronger. You get to plant your flag in the ground saying, hey, this idea is mine. And you're doing all of this while meeting the experts in your field and building a name for yourself. It's a total game changer. Okay, let's get into the anatomy of the paper itself. The key mindset here is think focused, not small. A conference paper isn't research light, no way. It's your research, but laser targeted. And this slide really says it all. Your thesis or full article, that's the exhaustive final word. It's the end of a long journey. But a conference paper, that's the start of a conversation. It's sharp, it's built on early findings, and its whole job is to get people talking and asking questions. Now, the good news here is that you're probably already familiar with the structure. We're talking about the classic IMR-AD format. Introduction, methods, results, and discussion. So you don't have to learn a whole new system. The real trick, the art of it, is making that familiar structure incredibly tight, super focused, and just plain compelling. Okay, section 4, crafting your narrative. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty, because a great conference paper isn't just a data dump. It's a story. It's your academic pitch, designed to pull your audience in and guide them right from the problem to your brilliant solution. So here's the playbook, step by step. First, your introduction. This is your hook. You have to grab them right from the first sentence. Next, the literature review. Look, don't try to cover everything. Your job is to be a surgeon here, precisely identifying the one gap that your research fills. Then comes your methodology. Think of this as the blueprint or the recipe. It has to be crystal clear so someone else could do exactly what you did. And after that, the results. This is the payoff. This is what they came for. You just present your key findings, straight up, no fluff. The deep thinking happens in the discussion. This is where you answer the big so what's question. What does it all mean? Why does it matter? And finally, the conclusion. You wrap it all up, summarize your main point, and leave your audience with something powerful to think about. All right, last section, making an impact. We've talked about the why and the how, so let's bring it all home. How do you take this paper and turn it into a real, living conversation out in the world? And look at these examples. They really show you how broad this format can be. I mean, we're going from dental implants to iron phosphine complexes to Web 2.0 and microeconomics. What do they all have in common? Focus. Every single one takes a sharp, specific piece of research and puts it out there ready for discussion. So let's circle back to our definition, but with everything we've learned. A conference paper isn't just a short article. It's a strategic tool. Think of it as your ticket to present your brand new work, your official invitation to get feedback, and your all-access pass to the global conversation happening in your field. You know, at the end of the day, that's really what this is all about. You've done the hard work, you've had that moment of discovery, your research has an incredible story inside it. So the only real question left is, are you ready to tell it?